Let's make another Sri Lankan classic that requires a lot of time and a bit of patience. Let's get started. Before you start anything else, let's marinate the beef and leave it in the fridge so it has time to absorb all the flavors. Today I've got roasted curry powder. If you don't know how to make this one, you can go to my black pork curry video. In that video, I have shown you how to make the roasted curry powder. Also, in case you don't have access to any Sri Lankan curry powder, you can actually get the curry powders from the supermarkets. But when you toast it, you need to add a bit of chili and toast it together so you can get the similar flavor. I would say it's not going to be the same, I'm pretty sure, but if you want a similar flavor, you can roast it with a bit of chili. You get the almost the Sri Lankan flavor. Raw curry powder, chili paste, turmeric, salt and pepper as basics, and that's it. I wouldn't add a lot of turmeric. I don't want this to turn into something black, something yellowish, pardon me. Raw curry powder, pardon me, I said chili paste before, but no, it's not chili paste, it's ground chili. Black pepper. Also, another ingredient, very important. When you cook something like beef, like tougher meat, you need to tenderize the meat. Either you can use a bit of vinegar or puree or tamarind juice or something. So today I'm going to use a bit of tamarind puree. Alright. Mix everything properly. Leave this on in the fridge and you can get the choppy done. So meantime, I think this will infuse all the flavors. It'll be perfect. Sri Lankan cooking base. Curry leaves, pandan, chili, lemongrass, ginger garlic, red onion, tomato if you need it. Yeah, now let's start choppies. You know, when I use my lemongrass, I just don't chop pieces and put it in my curry. Would like to use the flavors, honestly, so I would use back of my knife. You don't need a whole tomato, honestly, just basic aromats, cinnamon, cardamom and mustard together in this bowl, and I've got some fenugreek and fennel seed. I'm using coconut oil today. You can use oil of your choice. I want to ask you guys something. So I know few recipes to cook beef this way, but I have seen some people avoid putting fenugreek and fennel. They just put cardamom, mustard seeds and cinnamon. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? What are you using to cook your beef? In goes mustard seeds, cinnamon and cardamom, fenugreek and fennel seed as well, curry leaves and pandan, lemongrass and onion, my chili. Also, don't forget the ginger garlic paste. You can see your onion and chilies and everything soft. You can add the beef. I'm gonna add my tomato. And I've got a bit of tamarind water. Do not add any water yet. I would like to cook the beef a bit longer without any liquid. Anyway, it's going to release the moisture inside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover it with the lid Leave for maybe 5 minutes.
5 minutes later.
Alright, time to add a bit of water. I'm gonna make something to go with this beautiful beef curry. That's a surprise. So I'm gonna put this on the induction and I'm gonna make my as you can see, I've got coconut, diced onion, chiffonade curry leaves, so just chopped curry leaves, some chili and plain flour, and I've got some sugar and salt in here and hot water. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm gonna make. Yes, of course. I'm gonna make some coconut roti. Yes. Okay, let's have a look at the beef. It's beautiful, but it needs a lot more time. I would say another 20 minutes on the stove. So I'm gonna leave it like this and finish my roti and come back and check it. This is how it looks before adding any of these ingredients, but I add just a bit of oil so it would stay nice and oily. Come close, I'll show you when I add these ones. Shredded coconut, add your onion, curry leaves and chili. One is smaller, one is bigger. This is even bigger. Meat mix are ready. The flour. If you come to the other side, I'll show you how to cook this one too. Let's have a look at the beef. So up until now, I cooked the beef with the lid on. But after this, I'm gonna take the lid off. Let it cook for about 10 more minutes. Beef is almost tender, but I would like it to be more tender. Let it cook on slow fire for another 10 minutes. Necessarily need oil if you use a non-stick pan. තැටි රත් වෙච්ච වෙලාවේ රොටිය පුච්ච ගන්න අමතක කරන්න එපා. My beef curry is ready. Roti is cooking. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn my beef off. Look at the gravy. Beautiful beef. Wow. My rotis are done. Beef is cooked. We can taste it in a minute. See you on the other side. The beautiful dish that requires a lot of time and a lot of patience, a bit of patience, is ready. So let's taste this one. You want to come closer? Look at the gravy, look at the beef. I want to taste a piece of beef just itself. Piece of roti, bit of gravy, piece of beef. I'm gonna go enjoy this one. I will see you next week with another beautiful dish. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please do so. It's gonna help me heaps in the future. Bye bye.